Many older folks might wonder why some people who seemed perfectly healthy yesterday, happily shopping at the market and chatting, suddenly end up rushed to the hospital with a stroke or heart attack. They weren't chronically ill, had no major warning signs, and yet, sadly, many cases follow just a single ordinary meal. This isn't a distant issue or mere gossip from neighbors. It's something some have witnessed firsthand, even in their own families. I once saw it myself with my neighbor, Mr. John, a kind and calm man who seemed healthy. He loved gardening, cooking, and eating the same familiar foods his whole life. Yet, one afternoon, just hours after lunch, he was gone. No accident, no chronic disease, just the usual meal he ate regularly, which no one thought could be a hidden trap for seniors. As we age, our bodies change. Digestion slows, the liver and kidneys clear toxins less efficiently, and blood vessels become more fragile. If we keep eating the same foods we did in our youth without adjusting for age, it can quietly harm our health. Even scarier, many seniors don't realize certain foods are hurting them, eating out of habit, convenience, or thinking it's harmless, when every bite might be a health time bomb. Fortunately, some elders, like a 102-year-old doctor who treated over 14,000 patients, have shared the truth. He saw firsthand what causes rapid health decline in older folks and warned his family about foods seniors should stop eating immediately. These aren't just food anymore, they're slow poisons that build up unnoticed. The following reveals 7 dangerous foods people over 60 should avoid to stay healthy, live long, and enjoy quality time with loved ones, not just in years but in happiness. Uncles and aunts. Did you know some everyday foods aren't just food anymore but enemies in disguise for those over 60? Our bodies aren't the same. Every system slows, recovery takes longer, and what we eat impacts health faster and harder than in our youth. This 102-year-old doctor, with over a century of experience, revealed 7 food seniors must stop eating because they don't nourish but silently destroy health. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. 1. Processed meats. Processed meats, such as sausages, hot dogs, ham, bacon, salami, pepperoni, deli meats, and beef jerky, are popular for their convenience, long shelf life, and savory flavors. However, these foods are laden with harmful additives, including nitrites and nitrates, used as preservatives, artificial colors, and chemical flavor enhancers. In seniors, whose digestive systems are often less robust, these compounds can interact with dietary proteins in the stomach, forming nitrosamines, carcinogenic compounds classified as Group 1 carcinogens by the World Health Organization. These are strongly linked to colorectal cancer, a disease that becomes more common with age, particularly in those over 60. Additionally, processed meats are extremely high in sodium, often containing 500 to 1,000 milligrams per serving, far exceeding the daily recommended intake for seniors, around 1,500 to 2,300 milligrams. Excessive sodium contributes to hypertension, high blood pressure, which hardens arteries, strains the heart, and significantly increases the risk of heart attack or stroke, conditions that can strike suddenly and without warning in older adults. Over time, regular consumption of processed meats can also lead to fluid retention, swelling, edema, and kidney stress, exacerbating age-related declines in organ function. For seniors, replacing processed meats with lean, unprocessed proteins like grilled chicken, fish, or plant-based options such as lentils or tofu can reduce these risks while providing essential nutrients without harmful additives. 2. Repeatedly fried foods. Fried foods, including fish sticks, donuts, French fries, potato chips, fried chicken, and other snacks cooked in reused or low-quality oils, are packed with trans fats and oxidized compounds. These foods are particularly harmful for seniors due to their impact on cardiovascular health and cognitive function. Trans fats, often formed during repeated frying, raise low-density lipoprotein, LDL, cholesterol, commonly known as bad cholesterol, while lowering high-density lipoprotein, HDL, or good cholesterol. This imbalance promotes atherosclerosis, clogged arteries, increasing the risk of heart disease, stroke, and peripheral artery disease, which can manifest as numbness or tingling in the hands and feet. Beyond cardiovascular risks, trans fats and the chronic inflammation they trigger can impair blood flow to the brain, contributing to memory lapses, cognitive decline, and even an increased risk of dementia. Seniors who frequently consume fried foods may notice symptoms such as fatigue, excessive sleepiness, frequent headaches, or difficulty concentrating, all of which can stem from poor vascular health and inflammation. Additionally, the high caloric content of fried foods can lead to weight gain, which exacerbates joint pain, diabetes risk, and mobility issues in older adults. Opting for baked, steamed, or grilled alternatives can help seniors avoid these risks while still enjoying flavorful meals. For example, baking sweet potato fries or grilling vegetables can provide similar textures without the harmful fats. 3. Refined sugars. Refined sugars, found in cakes, cookies, sweetened condensed milk, flavored yogurts, fruit juices, and sugary cereals, are a major dietary concern for seniors. These foods cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, placing significant stress on the pancreas to produce insulin. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, a condition that becomes more prevalent with age and brings severe complications such as diabetic retinopathy, leading to blindness, kidney failure, nerve damage, and chronic wounds that heal slowly or not at all. These complications are particularly dangerous for seniors, as their bodies are less resilient to such stressors. Moreover, refined sugars contribute to systemic inflammation, which accelerates aging and exacerbates conditions like arthritis and cardiovascular disease. They also promote weight gain, particularly visceral fat around organs, which further increases diabetes and heart disease risk. For seniors, even seemingly harmless treats like sweetened coffee drinks or fruit-flavored beverages can accumulate significant sugar intake over a day, silently undermining health. Seniors can satisfy their sweet cravings with natural alternatives like fresh fruits, which provide fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, or small amounts of natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup, which have a lower glycemic impact. Moderation and mindful choices are key to protecting long-term health. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 4. Sodas. Sodas, whether regular or diet, are a staple for many but pose significant risks for seniors. A single 12-ounce can of regular soda contains approximately 7 to 10 teaspoons of sugar, causing immediate blood sugar spikes that stress the pancreas and increase the risk of type 2 diabetes. Over time, high sugar intake damages small blood vessels in critical organs, leading to complications such as blurred vision from retinal damage, memory impairment from reduced brain blood flow, and chronic kidney disease, which is particularly concerning for seniors with already declining kidney function. Sodas also contain phosphoric acid, which interferes with calcium absorption in the body. For seniors, who are already at risk for osteoporosis and bone fractures due to age-related bone density loss, this can accelerate bone thinning, increasing the likelihood of falls and fractures. Additionally, many sodas contain caffeine, which, when consumed in the afternoon or evening, can disrupt sleep patterns. Poor sleep, whether from frequent waking, shallow rest, or insomnia, impairs cognitive function, weakens the immune system, and exacerbates mood issues like irritability or depression in older adults. Seniors should consider replacing sodas with water, herbal teas, or naturally flavored sparkling water to stay hydrated without the harmful effects of sugar, phosphoric acid, or caffeine. Even diet or zero-sugar sodas should be avoided, as artificial sweeteners may disrupt gut health and metabolism, posing risks. 5. Fast food. Fast food, including fried chicken, burgers, pizzas, and pre-packaged box meals, is often seen as a quick and affordable solution for busy days. However, for seniors, these foods are a nutritional minefield. Fast food is typically fried in reused oils, resulting in high levels of trans fats and oxidized compounds that promote inflammation and cardiovascular disease. These meals are also loaded with sodium, often exceeding 1,000 milligrams per serving, which strains the heart, raises blood pressure, and overworks the kidneys, increasing the risk of heart failure and kidney disease. Moreover, fast food lacks essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals, which are critical for seniors to maintain energy, immune function, and digestive health. Many fast foods contain additives like monosodium glutamate, MSG, and preservatives to enhance flavor and extend shelf life, which can disrupt digestion, cause bloating, or trigger headaches and irritability. Regular consumption can also throw off hormonal balance, leading to mood swings, fatigue, or difficulty sleeping, as the body struggles to process these nutrient-poor, chemically laden foods. Seniors can opt for home-cooked meals or meal prep options that prioritize whole foods, such as grilled meats, fresh vegetables, and whole grains. When eating out, choosing healthier restaurant options, like salads with lean proteins or grilled dishes, can help maintain nutrition without sacrificing convenience. 6. Canned foods. Canned fish like sardines, instant soups, or vacuum-sealed meats may appear convenient, hygienic, and appetizing, but they conceal dangers for aging bodies. These foods undergo high heat processing to kill bacteria, which destroys vital nutrients and introduces harmful chemical byproducts. They are often laden with preservatives like sodium benzoate, artificial colors, and flavor enhancers such as monosodium glutamate, MSG. These additives extend shelf life but burden the liver and kidneys, which struggle to filter these toxins in older adults. Over time, this toxic load can manifest as chronic fatigue, diminished appetite, constipation, brain fog, and even contribute to serious conditions like cognitive decline or neurodegenerative diseases. For example, studies have linked long-term consumption of processed foods to an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease due to oxidative stress and inflammation. Opt instead for fresh, whole foods prepared at home to nourish the body without harmful additives. 7. Pickled and salty foods. Pickled vegetables, salted fish, soy sauce, and other salty condiments are beloved staples in many cultures, but their high sodium content poses a grave threat to senior health. Excessive sodium intake overtaxes the kidneys, which lose efficiency with age, leading to fluid retention, elevated blood pressure, and increased strain on the heart. This can spiral into chronic hypertension, heart failure, or kidney disease, potentially requiring dialysis in severe cases. Moreover, improperly prepared pickled foods, especially those fermented in non-sterile conditions, can generate nitrosamines, potent carcinogens associated with stomach and colorectal cancers. These cancers are particularly prevalent among seniors who consume such foods regularly over decades. To mitigate these risks, limit sodium intake to less than 1,500 milligrams daily, as recommended by the American Heart Association for older adults, and choose fresh herbs, spices, or low-sodium alternatives to flavor meals. 7 habits to avoid for senior health. Many seniors carefully select high-quality foods but overlook subtle daily habits that, while seemingly harmless, accumulate into significant health risks over time. As a senior health expert once remarked, "It's not just bad smells that make you sick, wrong living does too." Below are 7 habits to reconsider for a healthier, longer life. 1. Late nights. Many seniors fall into the habit of staying awake past midnight, whether watching television, reading news, revisiting old memories, or scrolling aimlessly on smartphones due to insomnia. However, the hours between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. are critical for the liver's detoxification process, which repairs cells and eliminates waste. Disrupting this cycle by staying awake increases blood pressure, elevates stress hormones, and heightens the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease and diabetes. Over time, poor sleep patterns can also impair cognitive function, contributing to memory lapses or mood disorders. To support liver health and overall well-being, aim for a consistent sleep schedule, winding down by 9 p.m. with calming activities like reading a book or practicing deep breathing. 2. Inactivity. Some seniors believe that resting excessively preserves energy and prevents pain, but prolonged inactivity is detrimental. Lack of movement weakens muscles, impairs circulation, and increases the risk of blood clots, strokes, or joint stiffness. It also slows metabolism, contributing to weight gain and exacerbating conditions like arthritis or diabetes. Regular, gentle exercise, such as a 15 to 30-minute daily walk, arm and leg stretches, or low-impact activities like Tai Chi, strengthens muscles, improves blood flow, and enhances flexibility. Even chair-based exercises can benefit those with mobility limitations, reducing the risk of falls and boosting mental health through endorphin release. 3. Skipping checkups. Without noticeable pain or symptoms, many seniors forego routine medical checkups, assuming they are healthy. However, silent diseases like hypertension, type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, or early-stage kidney dysfunction often present no symptoms until significant damage occurs. Annual screenings, including blood tests, blood pressure monitoring, and kidney function tests, are essential investments in health. Early detection allows for timely interventions, such as lifestyle changes or medications, that can prevent progression to severe illness. Schedule checkups annually, or more frequently if managing chronic conditions, to stay proactive about your health. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 4. Self-medicating. Taking medications recommended by friends, purchased over the counter, or left over from past prescriptions without consulting a doctor is a dangerous practice. Seniors' livers and kidneys are less efficient at metabolizing drugs, increasing the risk of toxicity, drug interactions, or damage to vital organs. For instance, nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, like ibuprofen, often taken casually for pain, can harm kidneys or cause gastrointestinal bleeding in older adults. Always consult a healthcare provider before starting or stopping medications, and maintain an updated list of all prescriptions and supplements to avoid harmful interactions. 5. Chronic stress. Even in retirement, seniors face stressors, worries about family, financial concerns, health issues, or unresolved regrets from the past. Chronic stress triggers the release of cortisol, a hormone that accelerates heart rate, elevates blood pressure, and disrupts sleep. Over time, elevated cortisol levels contribute to anxiety, depression, weight gain, and cardiovascular disease. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation, journaling, or spending time in nature, can help manage stress. Engaging in hobbies, connecting with loved ones, or seeking counseling can also provide emotional resilience and improve quality of life. 6. Low water intake and holding urine. To reduce frequent bathroom trips, especially at night, some seniors drink less water or delay urination. However, chronic dehydration increases the risk of kidney stones, urinary tract infections, UTIs, and accelerated kidney decline. Holding urine for extended periods weakens bladder muscles and fosters bacterial growth, leading to recurrent infections or incontinence. Aim to drink 6 to 8 cups of water daily, unless restricted by a doctor, and urinate promptly when the urge arises. Herbal teas or water-rich foods like cucumbers can help meet hydration needs without overloading the bladder. 7. Ignoring vitals. Many seniors neglect to monitor critical health indicators like blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol levels, assuming that feeling fine equates to being healthy. However, unchecked abnormalities in these metrics are like walking blindly toward a cliff, silent but deadly. For example, undiagnosed hypertension can lead to heart attacks or strokes, while uncontrolled blood sugar accelerates nerve and kidney damage. Invest in a home blood pressure monitor, track glucose levels if diabetic, and schedule regular lipid panels. Partner with your doctor to keep these metrics within healthy ranges through diet, exercise, or medications. Contrary to popular belief, a long and healthy life doesn't require expensive medications, cutting-edge supplements, or advanced medical technology. A 102-year-old doctor, who remained sharp, strong, and joyful well into his centenarian years, attributed his longevity to simple, consistent habits that anyone can adopt. Here's what he practiced daily. Morning movement. He began each day with 20 minutes of gentle stretching and a short walk, promoting circulation and joint mobility. This routine energized him and prevented stiffness. Whole food diet. He ate fresh vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains, avoiding processed or salty foods. His meals were colorful and varied, ensuring a broad spectrum of nutrients. Hydration and moderation. He drank water throughout the day and enjoyed 1 small cup of coffee or tea, avoiding sugary drinks or excessive caffeine. Mental stimulation. He read books, solved puzzles, or engaged in lively conversations to keep his mind active. He believed learning something new daily kept his brain young. Social connection. He nurtured relationships with family and friends, sharing meals or stories regularly. These bonds provided emotional support and joy. Restful sleep. He maintained a consistent sleep schedule, retiring by 10 p.m. and waking by 6 a.m., allowing his body to repair and recharge. Purpose and gratitude. He volunteered in his community and practiced gratitude, reflecting daily on life's blessings. This sense of purpose fueled his resilience and optimism. By avoiding harmful foods and habits and embracing these time-honored practices, seniors can cultivate health, vitality, and joy well into their later years. Small changes, sustained over time, yield profound results, proving that longevity is less about wealth or technology and more about mindful, consistent living. 1. Eat diverse fresh veggies and fruits. The doctor's dietary philosophy was clear: meat keeps you alive, but veggies and fruits keep you thriving. He prioritized a colorful array of fresh produce, leafy greens like spinach and kale, nutrient-dense vegetables like broccoli, tomatoes, and pumpkins, and vibrant fruits such as berries, oranges, and apples. These foods are powerhouses of essential nutrients. Dietary fiber to promote smooth digestion and prevent constipation, common in seniors. Vitamins like A, C, and K to support immune function and tissue repair, and antioxidants like beta-carotene and flavonoids to combat oxidative stress and inflammation, which accelerate aging and contribute to chronic diseases like heart disease and arthritis. For seniors, a diet rich in diverse produce also supports skin health, keeping it elastic and vibrant despite age-related thinning. Enzymes in fresh fruits and vegetables aid digestion, which is critical as the digestive system slows with age, reducing bloating and discomfort. Moreover, these foods are naturally low in calories and high in water content, helping maintain a healthy weight and hydration, key concerns for older adults prone to obesity or dehydration. To incorporate this habit, seniors can aim for a rainbow plate daily, including at least 3 colors of produce, e.g., red tomatoes, green spinach, orange carrots. Simple preparations like steaming, blending into smoothies, or eating raw with a light dip preserve nutrients and make meals enjoyable. Replacing processed snacks with fruit or veggie sticks can transform dietary habits without sacrificing flavor. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. 2. Drink warm water regularly. The doctor swore by the simple act of drinking warm water, particularly first thing in the morning and after meals. This practice supports the body in multiple ways, especially for seniors whose circulation and digestion may be less efficient. Warm water, ideally around body temperature, 98 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, enhances blood flow, helping deliver oxygen and nutrients to organs and tissues. Upon waking, it flushes out toxins accumulated during sleep, rehydrates the body, and gently activates the digestive system. After meals, it aids in breaking down food, reducing bloating, gas, and acid reflux, a common issue as stomach acid production and esophageal function decline with age. For added benefits, the doctor occasionally infused his warm water with a slice of fresh ginger, which has anti-inflammatory properties and supports digestion, or a splash of lemon, rich in vitamin C and antioxidants to boost immunity. Unlike cold water, which can shock the system and slow digestion, warm water is gentle on aging organs, promoting kidney function and reducing the risk of urinary tract infections, which are more common in seniors. Seniors can adopt this habit by keeping a thermos of warm water handy, sipping 8 to 12 ounces upon waking and 4 to 6 ounces after meals. Avoiding sugary drinks or excessive caffeine, which can dehydrate or disrupt sleep, makes this practice even more effective. Over time, this small habit can improve energy, digestion, and overall organ health. 3. Move lightly daily. Despite his advanced age, the doctor never embraced a sedentary lifestyle. His daily routine included 30-minute walks around his home or garden, morning stretches to maintain flexibility, and deep breathing exercises to oxygenate his body. This wasn't about intense fitness goals, but about keeping the body active to support overall health. Light movement improves circulation, delivering oxygen-rich blood to muscles, organs, and the brain, which reduces the risk of heart disease, hypertension, and stroke, leading causes of disability in seniors. It also strengthens muscles and joints, improving balance and reducing the risk of falls, a major concern for those over 60. Regular movement also has profound cognitive benefits. Enhancing blood flow to the brain supports memory, clarity, and focus, countering age-related cognitive decline. Deep breathing, often paired with stretching or walking, reduces stress hormones like cortisol, promoting relaxation and emotional well-being. For seniors, even low-impact activities like Tai Chi, chair yoga, or gardening can yield these benefits without straining aging joints or muscles. To start, seniors can commit to 15 to 30 minutes of light activity daily, such as a leisurely walk, gentle stretching, or breathing exercises, e.g., inhaling for 4 seconds, holding for 4, exhaling for 6. The key is consistency, not intensity, making it accessible even for those with limited mobility. 4. Early dinner and sleep. The doctor's evening routine was disciplined yet simple. A light dinner before 7 p.m., often consisting of nutrient-rich, easy-to-digest foods like oatmeal with fruit, steamed vegetables, or clear vegetable soup, followed by bedtime between 9:30 and 10 p.m. This schedule aligned with the body's natural repair processes. The liver, a critical organ for detoxification, is most active between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., breaking down toxins and repairing tissues. Eating early and lightly ensures the digestive system isn't overloaded, allowing the body to focus on repair during this window. Deep, restorative sleep during these hours enhances hormone regulation, immune function, and cellular repair, leaving seniors feeling refreshed, clear-headed, and free of morning fatigue. Late, heavy meals, by contrast, can disrupt digestion, cause acid reflux, and interfere with sleep quality, leading to grogginess, irritability, and weakened immunity. For seniors, poor sleep also increases the risk of cognitive decline, depression, and cardiovascular issues. The doctor's early dinner and sleep routine minimize these risks, supporting both physical and mental health. Seniors can adopt this habit by planning dinners 3 to 4 hours before bedtime, focusing on whole foods like whole grains, vegetables, or lean proteins. Avoiding stimulants like caffeine or heavy, fatty foods in the evening further enhances sleep quality. Creating a calming pre-bed routine, such as reading or light stretching, can signal the body to wind down. 5. Keep a calm, positive mind. The doctor believed that a healthy mind was the cornerstone of a healthy body. Each morning, he practiced gratitude, reflecting on 3 things that brought him joy, whether the gift of another day, the warmth of morning sunlight, or the sound of birds chirping. He consciously avoided negative inputs, such as distressing news or dwelling on past regrets, and instead focused on speaking kindly, sharing positivity, and finding reasons to laugh daily. He often said, "A good heart is the best medicine," recognizing that emotional well-being directly influences physical health. Chronic stress, common in modern life, elevates cortisol levels, which can weaken the immune system, raise blood pressure, and impair memory in seniors. A positive mindset, on the other hand, reduces stress hormones, improves heart health, and enhances resilience. Laughter, in particular, triggers the release of endorphins, boosting mood and even reducing pain perception, which is especially valuable for seniors with chronic conditions like arthritis. Seniors can cultivate this habit by starting each day with a gratitude practice, writing down or reflecting on 3 positive things. Engaging in joyful activities, listening to music, connecting with loved ones, or pursuing hobbies, further nurtures positivity. Limiting exposure to negative media and practicing mindfulness, such as deep breathing or meditation, can help maintain a calm, optimistic outlook. Wow, we've covered a lot today, from the 7 dangerous foods that could be silently harming seniors to the simple, powerful habits shared by a 102-year-old doctor who's seen it all. So, uncles, aunts, and everyone watching, what's one key thing you've learned from this video? Maybe it's avoiding processed meats, drinking warm water, or starting your day with gratitude. Whatever it is, drop a comment below and share one lesson you're ready to put into practice in your life. Your story could inspire someone else. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to live healthier and happier every day.